consumer, we're going to help you become a more tech-savvy traveler just as the summer vacation season heats up.
Yeah, long lines, crowded airports, high gas prices can make trips challenging. But with a little planning, there are ways to save time and money. And here to show us how, NBC business correspondent Brian Chung. Good morning. Okay, the airport. I was just trying to rent a car, actually. When you dread the counter, you dread the waits. How can you have more ease at the airport?
Yeah, well, let's start off at checking in and going through security, because it seems like these days there's like a million different lines.
Yes.
Pre-check, there's clear with pre-check, there's clear without pre-check. Like, what is going on here? Let's walk you through it right now. First off, the cost. So TSA pre-check, people probably know about it. It's usually $80 to $85. It'll cover you for 5 years. That can allow you to skip some of the longer security lines. But now you also have global entry, where you'll have TSA included for that. It's $120, but that'll expedite the process if you're coming back into the United States at TSA. And then lastly, you have clear. This is the option where it's $219 per year. It's a little bit hefty, but again, that's going to give you one more option, because then you have clear. You also have clear with pre-check. There's also a thing called touchless ID. You may have noticed it when you check in. Oh, it's great because you don't even need your documents on you. You just go straight up to the check-in. They just scan your face, then you walk right through, but you will need TSA pre-check for that. There's also digital ID. If things aren't already confusing enough, that's where you go on Apple Wallet. You can add a passport to it. You should still include your physical document when you're traveling with you, but it gives you an option to scan your ID on your way in participating airports around the country using that. Use My TSA app to see for wait times at the airport as well as airport websites. In some cases, the airport website is better than the My TSA app. And check FlightAware and FlightEase. These are websites where you can see the delays to your flight, and sometimes they'll actually provide you those updates before the gate agent even does. So it's a good place to check. And lastly, mobile passport control. This is a way that you can answer all the questions when you're flying back into the U.S. Remember, you have to like fill out the form. You can do that online, and that'll allow you for an expedited re-entry into the U.S. as well.
All right, we've covered the skies. Let's talk about the roads here. If you're driving, taking a road trip this summer, some apps, maybe some hacks for folks who are watching this.
Yeah, well, I think top of mind right now is, of course, gas prices, right? $3.79. That's the current average. That's almost $1 more expensive than when the war started. So if you want to check for the best prices around you, Gas Buddy is going to give you a map of where all the local stations are, what those prices are looking like. AAA, of course, for roadside assistance, but it's also even going to offer you some updates on what travel delays look like and whether or not certain roads are congested. Spot Hero and Spot Angel. Yeah, once you get to your location, if you're looking for cheap parking options in the major cities, that can be a real headache. You can find cheap options at Spot Hero, Spot Angels. If you really want to go on the cheap, it'll tell you where you can find free street side parking. And it saves you the time of, you know how there's like 7 signs that are supposed to like read through. You're like, okay, between 7 and 9. That just cuts all of it. It tells you right now, here's where you can park street side. It's huge.
How does it do that? Wow, that's
How do we
cool.
know?
Yeah, how does it know? Okay, what about hotels?
AI, I guess.
Yeah.
Well, hotels. So download the app. I know that doesn't sound all that exciting, but these days you can skip check-in. You just mobile check-in. You just walk right up to the door. In some cases, you don't even need to check in to get the key, because the phone itself serves as a way to unlock the door. If you download the app, that's a good way you can do that. Credit card travel portals. This is a great way to save money. In some cases, your credit card offers cash back at certain hotels where you'll get a lot more bang for your buck by booking through the credit card. And also, people don't even know this, Uber. You can hail a ride. You can also now book hotels in the app.
Did not know that.
They're trying to become a super app. Now they're offering 10% off discounts at hotels if you go into the app and try to find options as you're traveling.
Like just like any hotel? Or?
Yeah. Oh, I mean, you know, not every hotel is going to be listed in the Uber app, but they partner up with, I believe it was Expedia, to offer what is a pretty wide selection of hotels at a discount.
All right, so Brian, let's say you feel adventurous. You go to this new city, but it can be a little overwhelming, a little intimidating even. How do you deal with that?
Yeah, well, look, I mean, when you're traveling in a new place, first off, trying to find food. A lot of people are booking through Airbnb. There's now an Instacart partnership that Airbnb has, where once you arrive at your destination, Instacart can offer you some options in the local area. You can get something delivered straight to your door. Also, how many times have you traveled somewhere? Maybe you go to Europe, you land early, check-in's not until 3 p.m. You have all your luggage with you. Luggage Hero and Bouncer are these options where you can have those bags stored while you go and explore the city, and then later on, you can grab the bags again and then check in. So it's a great way to make sure you don't have to carry everything all around a brand new city after you land. Local rideshare apps, remember, Uber's not in every country, so you have, I think it's called Grab in Asia, Bolt in Europe. So just make sure that you download the proper app when you land in the country that you're landing at. And Citymapper, if you want to use public transit, in many cities you don't need to have a rental car, you can use Citymapper to help you get around whatever the local trains, the local bus options might be to save another extra pretty penny.
Lots of tips, lots of hacks. Can you help Savannah with the rental car?
Yeah, text me later.
Okay, I will. Thank you. All right, Dylan, over to you.
So